Going back to that funky graph, I'm kind of zeroed in on this other growth pathway called the PIK3 kinase pathway. And it's in the middle. And I'm just showing this to you so that you see all the different things that input into this and how central of a regulator this is. Turns out this thing gets mutated all the time and just gets stuck in the on position and tells cancer cells to grow, grow, grow. So this is a drug that just got FDA approved in the last few weeks called alpelisib. And this medicine, this medicine blocks that mutated PIK3 kinase enzyme so potently that when we combine it with anti-estrogen therapy, and in this case this is a medicine called fulvestrant, which destroys the estrogen receptor, when you put them together and compare it to the fulvestrant alone, we're seeing this nice progression-free survival improvement. And this is the first of these trials with this medicine, and we're very happy to have it. We've been trying to develop medicines to get this target for almost 15, 20 years and have not been successful, so we're happy to have it. But one caveat here is that it doesn't work in patients who don't have the mutation. It is that precise. And what I'll say is that the early data don't show that we've yet improved the ability to survive the cancer yet. So while we're happy to have the drug, we need to figure out how to work with it longer to make sure we actually save lives with it. This drug has some toxicities, and I want to talk about this one because I was listening to the questions a little bit ago about diet, and this is a drug that diet probably makes a big impact on. It's still in the basis of stuff we've seen in mice, but I actually think it's something we can translate today to human beings. You'll see that one of the main toxicities of this drug, happening in over 60% of the people, is that they get hyperglycemia, high blood sugar. That's not the same as diabetes. Turns out when we block this enzyme in the liver, there's this odd thing that happens where the liver starts sending out glucose, and our insulin levels go up as a result to counteract that. But when insulin goes up, it turns out insulin itself is a growth factor for breast cancer cells. There's many breast cancers that will use insulin to help itself grow. So what we've done here is we've given this drug metformin to kind of bring down the blood sugar in a different way and drive the insulin levels down and make it a toxicity that doesn't happen. Turns out that also probably makes the cancer cell more vulnerable to the medicine. So this question about do keto diets work, this is an excellent example of where a keto diet might actually be something you want to pair with this drug, and that's what the preclinical data suggests. So if you take a keto diet, what you do over time is you deplete the ability of this liver to store something called glycogen, which is the immediate thing that gets broken down to make blood sugar appear in the bloodstream. So if you combine this with a keto diet, the preclinical data suggests that medicines like this will be both safer, but also may be more effective. So I'm already telling my patients to do that. There's very little harm in telling a patient, hey, if you start this, think about a keto diet.